Hey everyone, it's me, Jason.
I'm Jeff.
And we have a very special guest today.
Very special.
Very special guest. We're still doing our videos from Alabama, and today we are talking with Philly.
Ma-Maw Philly.
Ma-Maw Philly.
Yep.
How are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. It's very exciting and a real pleasure to have you on the show.
Yeah.
How do you like the South?
Love the South.
It is
It's,
nice.
yeah, it's great down here.
It's nice
Right.
that it's middle of November and 60 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love
That's
it down
real
here.
nice.
This is Jeff's first time down here. I've been
It
down
is.
3 times. Love it every time.
Yeah.
Nice place. I wouldn't move.
Yeah. And Philly brought us a real treat today, and she brought a lot of her pop culture treasures for us to go through.
How long would you say you've been collecting stuff?
Oh my goodness, probably almost 54 years because I've been married.
That's
And
awesome.
it may have been before that.
Yeah.
You are what me and Jeff strive to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got some real gold here.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's start going through it. She has brought us some really great things to go through.
Definitely.
You want me to pick something first?
Yes.
First up, we have Donny Marie. Now, do you think it's Mattel? Same ones that made Barbie? It's real similar in design.
I think it was Barbie, I think.
Probably the 70s would be my guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big hair.
Yeah, big
Real
hair.
big hair.
You know, really, for that time period, the detail's pretty good, you know?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah, real good.
Up next, we have the Dukes of Hazzard card game. The box is in a little rough shape, but it's still
They've been
really
played with a
cool.
lot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's fun. But then if you go through, you have all the different characters. Like there you have Luke and a speed trap, Bo, Boss Hog, parking ticket. I could go on and on, but I mean that's.
I thought you
that's
might do the
really,
whole deck.
really
We'll just
cool.
make this be like an hour.
Yeah. I remember our oldest brother Joe. He just loved the Dukes of
Oh,
Hazzard.
love the Dukes of Hazzard. That was, man. They did so much merchandising for Dukes of
Oh
Hazzard.
yeah, they really did.
Real good stuff. Now, I was going to say there. Next up, we have this Popeye doll.
Yeah.
Now, when did you say this was
the
from?
Puppet.
The
It's
puppet,
the
yeah.
70s also.
70s? Yeah, you know, I didn't know what I would have guessed if that would have been a little older or not. It's in really good shape.
And they did a lot of puppets like that in that style.
Yeah.
Like I think I've seen like a Yogi Bear one like
They
that
did have a
before.
pipe, but it's got lost.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, right there.
Oh,
Yeah, you can
that's
see
cool.
it. Real neat.
Yeah, definitely fun. Now, Jason, we got a real treat here for you.
Oh, hello.
We have the box set of VHS
Ooh.
Rocky.
Philly,
So-
were you aware of how much I like VHS?
I saw that on TV, on my phone, yeah.
Good. Yeah.
We got Rocky 1 through 5.
Mm.
Do you have a favorite Rocky movie, Philly?
Not really, I just had them all there at the house.
That's fair.
I would say my favorite's Ford. Where
Yeah,
he
Ford
against the Russian.
Against
I
the
like
Russian
that one.
Yeah, definitely. Really good musical montages. In that
Yeah.
one.
The training sequences.
Oh, absolutely.
Big fan of the Rocky films.
Mm-hmm.
Next up.
What do you got?
Whoops, no pants.
No
Oh.
pants, yeah. the pants got lost somewhere. But this
Got
is
lost in the shuffle.
Steve Rogers? Was that playing with the $6 million man? I might be messing those
I
up.
don't remember the name. I remember the face of the guy that on the show that played him, but I can't remember his name.
Lee Majors? I'm messing.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
Lee
it.
Majors?
That's
It
Yeah.
is Lee Majors.
Yep.
Yep.
This doll is so cool. If people are watching this, watch other like collection shows, you see this doll a lot about how collectible it is. And this guy, for this, especially for that time period, did a lot. You can look through his eye, and it still works.
Yeah, it like
magnifies
it like
things.
doubles the magnet.
Yeah. And I don't. This
I
did
think
something
his,
too.
His arm used to shoot up.
Oh,
That's
cool.
so neat.
It's played out too.
Yeah, he's. You
At
can
one
definitely tell
point-
he's gotten some love.
At one point, it hit the arm and he tore his pants off.
That's what happened.
All right, and up next I have from Kodak a really cool camera bag from 1972. And then if we go inside, there's 2 cameras in here, both from the Olympic Games. This one is from 1984 when the Olympics were in Los Angeles.
That's so neat.
It is really cool because the camera lens has a nice, like, American flag motif on it. I just think that's so neat. And you said there's still some film in here, right?
It is.
Boy, that would
Probably
be.
couldn't get it developed, but it's in
No,
there.
probably not. But
There'd be
that-
no
I mean,
way
that would
there's
be
like
something.
specialty people that do that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I assume it probably is, but
Yeah.
I really don't know.
And then we got another one, and it is from. This one is from Kodak, and this is Instamatic
And
from
it
the
even had
Olympic
the little
Games.
flash thing on
Yeah,
top.
yep, right here.
Now, how did those
Those on
work?
top.
Did that do it like 4 times and then it was spent, or how does that work?
Yeah.
I think so.
Is that how it worked? Okay.
Oh wow! And so you have to replace these over and over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, I had no idea.
I didn't either. I've seen those, but I didn't know how it worked.
Yeah, you had to replace them.
Oh,
Well, that is fun.
yeah.
A lot of
That'd be
difference
definitely
now in making pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
that's-
kidding. Now it's so instant.
Next up, we have. Now you were saying you would get this if you went to showings.
Right.
This is what
All
they
the
would give
kids
to the,
got
to the
one.
kids. And there's like
That was from the 70s also.
you got a comic in here and some puzzles and you got a list of all the showings back then. You don't see showings as much as you used to.
No.
Yeah, it seems like it used to be everywhere, but I love that stuff.
Oh yeah, showbies.
That's so neat.
Mm-hmm. Now this might be my favorite of what you brought us.
Yeah, that is
to
awesome.
show off. The Ernest P World talking doll. And if you pull his string back,
He did talk.
he
right?
did, and he still talks, but he's got that thing going on where they really speed up and they get high pitched in voice. But man, speaking as a child from the 80s and 90s, I just absolutely love Ernest P World.
Yeah.
Just so great. He's got that classic grin on his face. Oh,
Big teeth.
yeah, huge teeth.
I like how the jeans look acid washed. Like that's like.
Oh yeah,
acid wash.
definitely. And that his shirt would say Ernest on it.
You know they made 9 Ernest movies.
9 of them.
Yeah,
That is
incredible.
crazy.
There was plans to make a 10, and then sadly he passed away. But yeah, he was huge.
Yeah.
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 Very cool. So cool.
Oh, this is really cool. This is the one you were talking about. Now, where did you find this?
That was is that the Christmas
I
card?
believe so. That you said you found.
That was in somebody's dumpster, or laying by the dumpster. It was in a Bible. There was a big Bible somebody had thrown away. And I was flipping through it and found this handwritten letter and homemade Christmas card. I guess it's homemade.
Sure. Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting to see how pretty people wrote it, and it was 1942.
It's incredible.
Wow. That is incredible.
Just the attention to detail. You wouldn't even think somebody could write like that.
Right.
You know.
No, yeah.
And then like.
It just so happened it was done the year my husband was born, 1942. So
Wow, that's so interesting.
that made it special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, just the fact that somebody took the time to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's so interesting.
People definitely don't write like that anymore.
No.
People don't write at all.
Yeah.
Letters.
Exactly.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Then you're gonna have to help me with the name of this again. I know I can see that it's from Play School.
That is Dressy Bessie.
Dressy
That was
Bessie.
one of my girls' dogs.
Oh, okay. So it was just kind of like a doll that you would put different clothes on.
Well, it taught them how to button and buckle and
Oh,
different kinds
okay.
of ties.
So it's got like the different
Right.
latches and clips and buckles.
That's so neat.
That is really
It's so interesting. Me and Jeff know, I mean, not everything about this stuff, but that's one that neither of us had heard of.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fun though.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
really,
cool.
really fun.
That was an educational doll, I guess you'd call it.
Dressy Bessie. Jason, I think you could still learn a thing or two.
I do not tie my shoes. I mean, that would have helped. Yeah. I tie them once a year, and then that's where they sit. So I never grew out of
You
that.
must
So.
get that from Will.
we did go over that way together. Next up, we'll go through some of these comics. We have The Death of Mix-It. That's a hard word. What is that?
It is.
Yeah.
It sounded right to me when you said it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we love these comics from the 90s with all the ads and stuff. That's great stuff. Knights. That was a Sega game.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Also love these ads for those.
Oh,
Where you
so
get
much
those
fun.
points and stuff. Yeah, we just love, not just the comics, but just the ads and things you find here. Oh, we
I
got
love
nice
that one.
Archie Comics, but I didn't even notice that.
Everybody knows Archie.
Oh yeah.
You know that they did an Archie TV show just this last couple of years.
Really?
Like it's live action. They brought that back.
And they still make new Archie comics.
That's just something that's just always been around.
Yeah.
Pretty incredibly.
And up next, I have a really nice ceramic Mickey. Do you have any other information on that?
That's probably from the late 50s.
Wow.
I'd say.
That's in really, really nice shape.
It is.
Very cool. And I mean, who doesn't love Mickey Mouse?
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
knows me.
That Disney stuff is so collectible.
Oh,
It's just-
definitely. Yeah.
Got some more paper here. Fun pad. This was Staceys. Who was Stacy? Or is that what it say?
Yeah, that's my baby daughter.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, those are always fun. Got. What was this one?
That's do you know what that is?
Is that a washing machine?
It is. That's
Look at
but
that.
that was the latest style at that time, so it was really special.
So what year would this have been?
I would say
Like roughly.
40s. I would
Wow,
say 40s.
really? That's so interesting.
Wow.
Those
That's something.
guys. You go into like, antique shops and stuff, and the price they ask for some of this stuff is just crazy.
I
You
know.
find this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's so interesting.
Yeah, definitely. And then up next, I have a very fun, goofy character. Now, this would have been from,
That's later. That's probably.
Yeah,
That's probably.
I think it's,
70s or 80s, maybe 80s.
yeah, and it might be from when the Goof Troop show was on, or maybe not.
It's kind of hard to gauge. It's
Yeah.
in such a nice shape, it's kind of hard to.
I think probably one of the kids got that when we went to Disney World. I would
Oh.
assume that's where that came from.
Very cool.
You know when Will saw the Goofy movie the first time, it made him cry? Which is quite the movie to make you cry. I always thought.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Next up, we have calendar. Was this for a? Would this have been a local?
That was a furniture store.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you see Russellville. We're in the town of Russellville.
Right
Yeah,
here in
my bad.
Russellville.
Yeah, that was an old calendar for them. Oh, I love these things. This is another one of those things. When you go to antique stores and stuff like this, they ask the world for these.
Oh, yeah.
That is so neat.
I probably got a stack of calendars, no telling how.
Yeah.
Wow. And then we have my last item, and it is the Pocahontas Tin, and for when the movie came back around, this was for Band-Aids. But the fun thing is if we go all the way back to what we were talked about first on the show, inside you have the microphone that goes in Marie's hand.
Oh,
from Donny
nice.
Marie.
Yeah. Very cool.
I remember
He's
that.
got lost, but I've got hers.
Yeah. That is fun.
This is the prize.
This is awesome.
It is really cool.
Now go through the story of where you found this.
Well, again, I was at a yard sale,
Mm-hmm.
and they had the yard sale sitting in front of an old withered down building in the back. And I was looking, and I looked past the yard sale stuff and saw that leaned up against the shelf in the old shed. And I noticed it had like holes in it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can
That's
pick up
what
on the
the holes
camera.
are for.
Yeah.
It had been used for a target. They'd been, shooting as a target. So I wound up asking about that, and I bought that for $0.25. And I've got much more than that by flipping through that. The
Oh,
things
sure.
that are in
Oh,
there.
it's so
There's even a
interesting.
house in there. You can buy a house.
That is remarkable. Like, the outside's a little rough, but when you look, and I'm not gonna be able to really convey on camera, when you look through how great
It's
some of these old
amazing, the
pictures are,
stuff.
Yeah.
just, I didn't realize how bright the colors would be,
Yeah.
It's just, the inside of this, there's just gold in here.
But the things in here, it's just really interesting. Like I said, you can buy a house.
That is just so much fun.
So cool. Coming down to the last few things here, I'll put this down
Oh,
here.
nice.
We have, now, I don't know if everyone's going to be familiar with how big football is down here. For our fans that watch in Nebraska, football in Alabama is actually, I would say, considerably a bigger deal than it is in Nebraska, which is
Especially
saying
It
now,
something.
couldn't
yeah.
get any bigger than it is here, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. And I mean, it's big in Nebraska, but based on what I've picked up on, it's even bigger here, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
saying something.
Especially these two, they're on this page.
Mm-hmm. And you're saying it would be it's pretty odd that they were together like this.
Yes,
That they'd have
it
the
is.
schedules together.
Even on the same paper.
Yeah, and so this was 1995. That's around the last time Nebraska was good at football. Well, our team isn't so good anymore, but we have a Clyde beatty-cole Brothers Circus program from 1976.
Wow.
In really nice shape.
Yeah, it's still so bright.
Yeah, I love these old CocaCola ads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you flip through it and just that kind of stuff. Oh, it's so cool. Pictures of clowns and whatnot.
Even got a clown, and he doesn't look scary, does he? They make him out to be now.
Yeah, no
We
kidding.
We had clowns, you know, we watched some cartoons when we were small, and everybody's afraid of clowns.
Yeah.
No kidding. Yeah, that's become like one of the big fear ones. Oh, these are great. These true story magazines. These were just great. The headlines they put on the covers of these, just try to get you an inch drawn in. Like,
so sensational.
yeah, if I dare to wed, I'm as good as dead. You look at that, like in a grocery store or something, that's how they drew you in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's great stuff. And this would have been.
And lots of people read those.
Yeah. Oh, I got
We
it.
really did.
Yeah, that's so neat.
That is fun.
Coming on to our last couple things here. This is amazing. An Empire Strikes Back, probably from when the movie came out.
Probably.
Yeah, I would think so.
Cake Kit, which is just awesome.
From Wilton? I've never heard of that
So
company,
cool.
but that's really cool.
It's
Yeah, they make all kinds of decorations stuff.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Very neat.
That is
Got
just
the-
amazing.
This is one, you see Star Wars stuff everywhere. You don't see it from Empire Strikes Back, the R2D2 cake decorating kit. And last but certainly not least,
No.
this thing is so
we,
minty.
We did wrong. We put Elvis last.
Well, now we can say Elvis is left alone. Elvis board game. Elvis welcomes you to his world. And this is made by a company called the Duff Sisters. And I've never heard of that.
I haven't either.
And this thing is in great shape. If I read right, it's 1978. And wow, that is remarkable condition.
That is awesome.
Because he was still alive when this came out. He died in
Yeah.
It's so neat. Yeah. That is everything.
Yeah.
Boy, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you being on the show, and
Thank you so
Enjoyed
much.
it so much.
Yeah.
Hope
Yeah.
you enjoy your time in Alabama.
we certainly will.
We will.
Yeah, really appreciate you bringing this stuff and sharing it with us.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone, we're gonna be doing videos from Alabama. I don't know if anything's gonna top this, but yeah, we really appreciate it.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. I sure did.
Good.
Definitely.
5 videos a week, guys. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks again to Phil.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's bring it in.
Remember,
Too sweet.
Two brothers in Nebraska, pop culture's what they love. Join them as they talk about all of their cool stuff. Adventures in pop culture.